Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl here. New day, new Tumbler project. I'm starting this one off a little differently. I don't usually start with the finished product and then go from there. But when I sat down to edit this video and I went through all the footage I'd recorded, there was a lot missing. And when I listened to some of the stuff I recorded, I used the wrong words for so many things. It's so embarrassing. So my first inclination was, well, I just won't do this cup on a video. Won't tell anybody about it. Didn't want to do that exactly because I suspect that while some of you know exactly how to do a peekaboo, others may not. And this was a fun one to do in spite of the fact that I couldn't seem to capture it on video. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take pieces of what I do have recorded, and heaven help me, I'm going to do a voiceover. And I say heaven help me because I suck at voiceovers. So we'll see how I do. Here we go. Okay, so here's what happened. I bought a pack of pastel highlighter markers at Walmart, and then I drew some lines. I mean, really, that's all I started with, was the idea that I wanted to take the markers and I wanted to draw on a cup and use that as a background for something. So that's what I'm doing here. And after I got done with that, let this dry overnight. Although it didn't dry fully, it was still smeary. So I put it on a turner and I fine misted with my ultra fine mister some 99% alcohol over the whole thing. It made it sort of less stark, and then I let that sit overnight. I sprayed it with 3 coats of Rust-Oleum 2X matte clear spray, put it on a turner again, and I put resin over the whole thing, and into the resin I put Mr. Nola's Glitter's 504 glitter and Fran's Glitter and More's White Christmas. Hey everybody, we're back. Okay, I put a layer of resin over this to make sure we have a smooth, flat surface. People are going to wonder why I did this. And I would say that if somebody's just getting into tumblers and they don't have a whole slew of alcohol inks yet, like a lot of us do, this is a workaround. This costs less than $5 at Walmart for these pastel highlighter markers. Provides a very nice pastel rainbow-esque background. So when I'm ready to use the sticker, I will be peeling it off. But for right now, I'm just getting placement. So I have this cut out on Cricut removable vinyl. I'm going to fast mow through this. Basically, I'm putting hearts all over this. All right. I am now going to take this outside and spray paint it black. I am going to take my graphic off because that needs to be black. There we go. Okay, I'm going to remove the removable vinyl. That looks pretty good. I could put the graphic on, but there's a chance it would, stick wrong, and I try and pull it up and it will pull the paint off and just make a total mess of everything. So I think I'm gonna wait until I have a layer of resin on this first for protection, and then we'll do the decal and the offsets for the hearts. Okay, we have a nice layer of resin over our tumbler, so it's protecting everything we've done so far. And now I'm going to put on the offsets. I created these in Cricut. I'm not sure I can explain it very well. It's basically an offset and an inset of these hearts, this size heart, melded together. So I get an outline heart that is both a little bigger and a little smaller to cover up the edges. All right, so I'm going to try and put these on here. We'll just fast forward through this. You get the idea. It's looking pretty good, and this is where my graphic goes. Okay, so instead of using the letters that came with this graphic, which I would love to use, but I would have to pick them up with a pick or a pin pen or an X-Acto knife one at a time and try and get them straight. I'm not that good. You can't use transfer tape on printable vinyl because it will most likely rip the image when you put the graphic on and then try and peel the transfer tape off. So I'm not going to do that. I haven't exactly recreated it, but this is close. It'll get the sentiment across. There we go. I absolutely love how this turned out. Did I have any idea what I was going to do when I first started and got out those pastel markers? No, I had no idea. I certainly didn't anticipate it was going to turn into this. I will put this on the turner and apply a coat of Counterculture DIY's Quick Coat urethane sealer to the entire cup. I'll let that dry. It's about an hour. And then I will put KS Liquid Stone Ultra UV epoxy resin over the entire thing.